Alright, everybody. What does that saying? New year, new me? Well, new year, new beast. We got a fucking project here for sure. It's gonna take a minute. This is gonna be a long-term project, and I plan on making a whole YouTube just for like how-tos as we repair everything, as we go, how we do it, step by step. I really want to take my time and enjoy doing this. This is my very first car. Literally my first car given to me by my dad. Hell of a lot nicer when I got it, and then my young dumbass went and fucked it up. But we're gonna make it something. The truck was just a start. I felt pressure to get it done for obvious reasons. This, I have no pressure. It feels right. So, without further ado, I'm gonna get a thorough inspection of just how fucked up this car is and how much work there is to be done. Alright, so first off, tail lights, obviously fucked. Somewhat work, I guess, but either way, we're replacing that. Bumper's coming off. We're gonna get something better looking. This, alright, trunk is completely fucked. Look at that gap and how far it sinks down right there. Then we come over here, tight ass gap, and then we actually have slight overlap right here. Okay, weather stripping's rotted, gone. I'll have to replace all that. We're not going to replace this because this is still good, and this shit is super expensive. But we're going to clean this up and see if we can replace this little molding here. All the molding and trim needs to be replaced, obviously. As you can see, all that shit's shot. Door handles usually break like a motherfucker on these things. If you know anything about Fox bodies, you know they snap like crap. Molding's going to come off, obviously. It's shot. The rear end underneath is blown. All the molding shit's coming off, obviously. Fenders don't line up properly. As you can see right here. Not here. Yeah, it's definitely not good. Like, there's actually a massive dent, as you can see. Massive gap right here between the doors. Probably can't see it from right here or really tell, but there's a massive dent right in here. Don't know if I'm gonna replace just go and replace the fucking doors. Don't know. The corner panels look pretty solid, so that makes me happy. Molding, of course, is shot. I think I'll have to have that shit filled. This is exactly what I'm talking about right here. As you can see, sorry, I'm a shitty camera person. Doors broke off. That's more shit to be repaired. No mirror. What's up? As you can see, massive gap there where the body is shifted. Hoping the subframes aren't fucked. This is cracked and dry rotted. We'll remove that. We're gonna clean up all this in here. That was something we did for the hood. We're gonna take them off. I'm gonna put hood latches back on it. It's a fucking mess out through here. Wires everywhere. Like, oh, El Cheapo shit. I got the carb good enough to run, but the fuel rail leaks because it's a shitty fuel rail. As you can see, you can probably actually see it drip in a moment. Yeah, you can see it's wet underneath. Wires fucking barely fried on there. Shitty hoses. We're gonna have to do something different with this. Like, this sits up way too high. I'll have to find a new bracketry system, something that's a lot cleaner. It allows me to run a different style radiator hose. It's more, I don't know, compact, I guess you could say. Again, got fucking random wires going every fucking where to the harness, which I'm sure I can figure that out, no big deal. Radiator's in good shape, just needs to be cleaned the fuck up. Fans are good, they work. Let's see. Again, fucking bird's nest of wires over there that needs to be gone through. The engine itself is good, it just needs to be cleaned up, and it needs to have better parts on it, like, you know, freshen up. Like, this is something we did. We made this little bracket right here. We made that hold this so we could run power steering. So, like I said, we need better brackets and shit to make that work. It's still got 302 headers on it, which are suffocating the fuck out of those 351 heads. This is a 351 bored and stroked. If I'm not mistaken, it's a 408 cubic inch. Yeah, bullet cam, Keith Black pistons, works. You know, the heads have been worked over. They're nice. I stuck stickers on it and shit, but it was completely built by my dad way back in the day. Like, way back in the day, my dad built this engine. And like I said, this was my first car. He wrecked his race car at the time, and all I asked from him, I told him I'd help him buy it and get another race car if he let me have his old engine. And he said, sure. So I found him a Monte Carlo, which if you know him, you know about that Monte Carlo. I helped him find it. Me and him spent months on end building it. And in return, he gave me this engine and transmission behind it. It's a built Hughes C4 with the works. Anybody's ever ridden with me know it'll break your fucking neck every time you shift. But yeah, headlights fucked. Obviously, they're Chinese bullshit, cracking, rotten. We're gonna pull them out. I might go back to the 3-piece because it's just cleaner. We're gonna do away with this whole grill setup because it's ugly. Like the whole bumper, I want to go to the newer modern style that you can actually put the little pony in because it's a really cool, sweet look. We're gonna convert it from 4-lug right there. We're gonna convert it from 4 lugs to 5 and get rid of them shits. I mean, this bitch it's seen some shit. It's seen some days. Mechanically sound means that's a lot of money saved. Of course, I am going to throw some money at it and spruce some shit up on it, just because I can't help it. But I'm gonna clean it up, repaint it, put brand new parts on it. There's a lot of new parts already on it, like new fuel pump. It's got a new starter over there. The battery belongs to my truck, so it's not getting that. But we'll cross that river when we get there. From what I can tell, shockingly, a lot of the stuff still works inside of here. It is a roach / bug / snake heaven in this motherfucker. There's trash as far as the eye can see in this bitch, so it needs to be cleaned. Let's see. Tack light works, but the tack don't work. I'm guessing it's because there's wires disconnected at the distributor. We'll deal with that later. Let's clean off this half. Okay, okay, hold on. Okay, so we're getting lights, but it's super finicky. Okay, so lights do work somewhat. Gas gauge works what should because it has a brand new fuel tank in it. I did replace that. That was a bitch. No other gauge seems to work though, except for that doesn't work. Chime works. That's good. Let's see. Okay, fans aren't cutting on. That's shit we'll have to worry about. I'm not gonna fire it up because I already have, and it's leaking fuel. Close the door so that shit stops. Alright, another cool thing to know about these cars, if you don't know, these cab lights, if it has this cab light in it, I know it looks shitty and whatnot, but if it has this cab light in it, it means it was a police car. or Interceptor or Air Force Base car. This one came off of an Air Force Base. It was an old State Trooper car that was used for that. So I'm going to turn the thing away because it's stupid fucking bright, as you can see. All right, so we turned on this. As you can go further, dash is cracked, molded, rotted. We're going to yank this whole fucking dash out, but we are going back to this color scheme, this beige and black. I love it. It's super sexy. Love it. We're going to get rid of this steering wheel, go with FR500, do away with that shit. The gauges, you already know what it is. I'm going to build my own shit, just like I did with the truck, because, well, once you do it, it's pretty much simple, and it's, well, sweet looking. As you can see, I have no door panels, nothing, no carpet. We made this janky shit just for use. BM Pro Stick. We're going to get rid of that. Well, I'm not going to get rid of this. I might get rid of this and upgrade to a better looking one, like the one I have in the truck, which is a Magnum. Really dig it. Tons of nasty shit through here. E-brake don't work. We'll redo this, make this look cleaner with a new one. We'll find a way to do this, mount it, make it nicer with all new console and dash. There will be a lot of money going in this car. I'm not even going to fucking lie, but you know what? I don't give a fuck. This is my first car, and possibly means more to me than any fucking vehicle in my entire fleet. As you can see, there's zero interior in this motherfucker. It is gutted tin car, and I've always called this car Death Trap because it's always fucking tried to kill me at every turn, to the point where I just stopped caring after a while. Okay, move all that bullshit out the way. Fuel on. As you can see, like I said, so this is the real meat and potatoes of the original problem of this. So, well, let me find something here. Aha. Okay. Now, see, that's a rubber insulator. Now, I'm going to do this with a peck hammer later on, of course, okay? Because I need to find out what's still solid and what is rotted. I'll have to pull up this sound deafening mat shit. As you can see here, that was the car's original color, is gray, by the way, and it was painted red for civilian. But under here, I'm going to now show you the meat of the problem here. I'm going to have to replace all that, and I pray it hasn't dug into the rocker panel. I don't believe it has under there, but I'm definitely going to need to re-weld and make a whole new floor pan for the passenger side, because it is, it's fucked. So, that is the biggest fucking problem right now. If you own these cars, you know they are very, very prone to the heater core that's right up under here, which you have to pull the whole fucking dash out to deal with, is prone to fucking leaking, and we didn't know this, and with the carpet sitting here, it just molded it, soaked it, and eventually it rotted it. Until one day I was going to change the carpet out, pulled the carpet out, me and my buddy Ben, my hand kind of went through the fucking floor, so that's shit on that idea. On to other things. I'm going to remove this entire panel right here, all this shit, and we're going to get rid of this piece of shit. I mean, CDs, who does CDs anymore? But we're going to make this a complete little double den, like a 7-inch or something. I don't know if 7 inches will fit in there. That's what she said. Anyway, you know, upgrade these to some nicer looking ones, vents. It really doesn't matter because this car doesn't have fucking AC anyway, because AC is for pussies. But we're not using any of that shit, so I don't care. Okay, gauge still works. I got it from my buddy Austin, and I'm gonna keep it because, well, a friend gave it to me, and I'm gonna keep it. Like I said, this thing is a fucking, let's be honest, it's a pile of shit. But it has potential. And Fox bodies are becoming rarer and rarer by the fucking day, especially notchbacks. I'm not going to explain what a notchback is. Look it up. Sure, there's some creepy crawlies in here. I don't really do well with bugs, but I'm going to throw some fucking bombs in here in a couple days when I get paid again, I guess. Throw a whole bunch of bombs, nuke the motherfucker, clean it, and get a fresh start. At that point, I'm going to start removing all body panels. Everything. Doors, fenders, everything's coming the fuck off this car because we're going to go through it. New suspension, new everything. I'm going to make this thing, what is it called? Resto mod. It's going to be powerful. I am going to convert it to fuel injection. I'm going to keep the engine in it because the engine is probably got less than 1,000 miles on it. There's no point in fucking with it. It makes more than enough power for this car. It literally blows the tires off at 50 when it was running. It's just more power than what it was handled, and it destroyed the fucking car. So I need to build the car around the motor, but not make it look so awful, gaudy, piece of shit looking car. I want it to be a nice, sleek looking car that I can take the old lady out and we can have fun. So yeah, this is a big project for me, and it's going to take a while for me to hit it, but stay tuned. I've got a lot of shit coming, and it's going to be like a family event, family car, and who knows, I might even put back seats in it so I can have my kids in the back. I won't do nothing stupid, obviously, because I love them. But yeah, this is trying to think of the word, where you go back and start to make you feel like, I don't know, like what's that fucking word? Anyway, I'll think about it later. But anyway, it brings back good memories and stuff and fun memories. And this car makes me feel fun, and I love it. And like I said, I've got a lot of shit to do with it. So me, my wife, and my dad originally built it, and now it's gonna be me, my wife, and my kids. So it's gonna stay in the family, and it's gonna stay true. So stay tuned.